Bienvenido a Español. Welcome to Spanish class. I am your Spanish teacher. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the class and everything that's kind of just a very general overview. I'm going to also give you my contact information so that you have that, and just want to make sure that you know that there is a teacher behind here. My name is Señora Glasser, Mrs. Glasser. If you ever need any help or you have any questions, I just really want to emphasize that you can contact me. Now, if you are struggling, and I will not know it if you do not communicate with me. And if I don't hear from you for a while, or I don't see you doing assignments or anything like that, I will check in with you. But please do not hesitate to ask me any questions. There are really no stupid questions. And I just really want to make sure that you know that I'm open and that to please communicate with me. This is my third year working with virtual school, and I love teaching virtually. I think it's an interesting special challenge to try to communicate and learn virtually. It comes with its own special set of challenges. You know, I'm not in front of you teaching you every single day. It is very self-paced. You have to be really motivated, and you have to be motivated to log in and do the work. But I am here to help you, and I just want to make sure that you know that I am here and that I do respond and help you with anything that you're struggling with. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the class coming up, a little bit about me, and just a kind of general overview to welcome you to the class. I'm excited for this year. So first thing I want you to know is my contact information. If you want to send me any sort of message, I want you to try and use Schoology message or send me an email message. And then if you want, you cannot send me any text messages. We do not have, our phones that we're using this year are going to be through Teams, and Teams doesn't do any text messaging, but what you can do is send me messages through the Teams chat. But the number for that to call me is 615-298-6710. But you can also book a meeting with me. I'm going to have the bookings link in every single course update, and there's also a button at the top of each course update that will show a button that says contact me, contact the teacher, and so you can click on that and it'll take you to all my contact information. And then you can also email me at ellen.glasser@mnps.org. So there are multiple ways to get in touch with me. And then you can always call me on Teams, or call me just a normal phone call using the Teams phone number, and then also book a meeting. So those are my contact information, but I really do encourage you to send an email or use the Schoology messaging, because I will be using the Schoology messaging system a lot. Spanish 1 is just such a fun class and it's one of my favorites to teach because everything is brand new. It's new grammar, new vocabulary, and you may already know a lot of Spanish, and that is wonderful. And you're bringing that to the class, and you may already know like tons of this vocabulary and a lot of this grammar. So you're going to be presented with a lot of new vocabulary, new grammar concepts, and a lot of new insight into Spanish culture. You're going to learn how to greet people, introduce yourself, speak about your homes, your families, your schools, and your communities. You're going to learn lots of basic vocabulary and grammar skills, and learn to speak about complex topics such as shopping, weather, sports, entertainment, and leisure activities. So you're going to be doing all this with lots of written practice, listening, and speaking exercises, and you're going to explore lots of the cultures of Spain, Cuba, Colombia, and Argentina, and learning about geography, foods, and celebrations, and traditions from each place. So you're going to be learning a lot of interesting topics this fall, and your first module is Module 1, which is Mi Vida y Yo. Okay, and Module 1 is just really talking about your life, and Mi Vida is my life, so Mi Vida y Yo is my life and me. So Your first 2 assignments that are coming up are the Module 1 discussion board and the where you're going to just respond. You're going to go into the discussion board and respond to the discussion prompt. And then the other activity is 01.00 Un viaje se mide en amigos que en millas. Okay, so and that activity, so what I also want to make sure you know is that the 01.00, 02.00, and the 03.00 classes in all of your modules, those are, you're going to go in there with that quiz, and it's going to be could be kind of confusing, and it's because it's a pre-test, it's a pre-assessment. So if you don't understand a lot of what's on there, then that's understandable, because it's kind of testing on what you already know. So if you have any questions about that, or you have questions during that assignment, just let me know. And it's also only worth 1 point. So it's if you struggle, you also have 2 attempts to redo it if you need to. So if you have any questions about that, the other assignment that's big this week is getting your virtual school orientation done. So make sure you work on that. And if you have any questions, just please reach out. These are my 2 little boys. This is Samson, he's 7, and John Henry's 4. And Samson wants to tell you that he loves Minecraft. And John Henry,
I absolutely
what does John Henry like?
Garbage at it.
What do you like?
Marine stuff.
Anything Marines. His dad was in the Marines.
Yeah.
And this is my husband Micah, and this is our whole family. We're headed out on a trip.